If you're a college student who's not able to find internships, then let me tell you, I was at the same position just a couple of years back. In this particular video, I will be telling you all the things I did and the platforms I used in order to get my first internship. Hello guys, this is Solanki. I'm an engineering student and today we'll be talking about how I got my first internship right in the first year of college and how you can too. So watch this video till the end because I will also be covering all the platforms I used as I move ahead with this video. So right when I was in my first year, I got to know that we had to take up some form of internships in order to complete specific hours in internship work. Now usually people take up internships right after their second or third year, but I was always eager to take one up as soon as possible. So right in my first year I started looking out for internships. You need to understand that at this point I had no idea how to even find an internship or even apply for one. I just knew that I had to get an internship. Now, being the adamant guy that I am, I started researching about it and found out many platforms which could help me find an internship, or so I thought. Finding an internship is actually pretty tough, especially if you're looking for a paid internship. Even if you go on the right platforms that I'll be mentioning in this video, it'll still be really competitive. But don't worry, I will be covering that part as well in this particular video. But before I get there, let me first talk about all the platforms I first used. The first one that I came across was Internshala. It is specifically designed for students like you and me who want to find an internship while studying. I applied to almost 30 to 40 different internships in all the things I knew back then. Apart from that, I also came across Hirect, which is another great platform that you can use. Now this video is not sponsored by any of the platforms, and these are some of the platforms that have actually helped me, so I'm just sharing it with you. Back then I was learning about Flutter, so I applied to some mobile app development internships. I was also starting my YouTube journey and started learning about social media marketing as well. So I also applied as a social media manager post. Basically, I left no stone unturned, but soon realized that this method of randomly applying to all the internships that suit my skill set is not going to work at all. This is something that almost everyone else might be doing, and there's nothing that's helping my profile to be any different. So after this, I started to pursue another approach altogether. The first thing that I did was, instead of applying for all the skills I was good at, I started to focus and narrow down on applying for internships in a specific niche and domain. Back then I was getting a few Flutter projects already and was gaining industry experience in it. So I dropped Flutter internships altogether. After that, I was also applying to some random internships which almost everyone can do and don't require any kind of specific skills. So I dropped them as well. And the last skill that remained was social media marketing. So I started to dial down on that. I was applying to all the internship postings in the social media marketing space. Now previously, if I had applied to around 10 different internships, I hardly even got a reply from one of them. But now, because I was focusing on just one single domain, I could write a better cover letter, make my CV better, and in a way that makes me the perfect candidate specifically for social media marketing. In order to make my CV, I used various different platforms and templates instead of making everything from scratch. I will be linking some of them down in the description box below, so do check it out. But as for the platforms, I specifically used LinkedIn in order to get my CV done without having to write each and everything, and just use the details that I have already put up on LinkedIn. If you want to know how to create your own CV using your already made LinkedIn profile, then do let me know in the comment section below. I'll make a separate shorts video on that topic. Now, after doing all of these things, my response rate jumped from less than 10% to over 50%. Now, when I was applying to 10 internship postings, I was sure to get a reply from at least 5 of them. After this, it was just a matter of choosing the best internship out of them. The first internship that I got was from Internshala itself, and it was a great experience to learn social media marketing and how it all goes down in the corporate world. At the same time, I thought of applying for a Flutter internship as well because I also wanted to venture into the technical domain and I already had a few projects built at that point already. I applied the same technique over there as well. Started making a specific cover letter showing why I'm the best Flutter candidate out there, and also updated my CV to showcase my development skills instead of marketing skills. Soon after this, I got my second internship, and this one was for Flutter development. Working as a freelancer and working with a team are completely different things, and I'm glad that I took that internship up because it ended up teaching me a lot of things. Now, after these two internships, I started to focus a lot more on YouTube and taking up freelance projects. But even when I look back now, I think internships have helped me a lot in order to learn a lot many things that I still apply to this date as a freelancer and running my own business. Apart from these internship platforms, and this is not specifically for internships but rather for freelancers and job seekers, you can also use LinkedIn and Discord in order to find them. As for Discord, you can join the Student Samaj platform. The link will be down in the description box below or even in the pinned comments. And basically, just go over to the jobs and internships channel, or you can even start by being a part of really good communities which help you in finding internships and jobs. But any employer before hiring you will always check your LinkedIn profile. So if you want to know how to make a really good LinkedIn profile from scratch, then do check out this particular video in which I've talked about the same.